In the age when the sea swelled with the glory of gods and men, Crete flourished beneath the rule of King Minos, son of Zeus and Europa. He ascended the throne with the favor of the gods, yet honor and wrath walked ever beside him like twin shadows. To test his devotion to Poseidon, he prayed for a bull of snowy white to prove his piety, vowing sacrifice in the god's name. The ocean sent him a magnificent bull, its eyes alight with divine spirit and its muscles rippling beneath a coat as pale as moonlight. Minos, awed by its beauty, spurred his own pride and spared it, offering another in its stead. This defiance stirred the ire of Poseidon, who plotted a vengeance both cunning and cruel. Cursed by the god, Pasiphaë, Minos' queen, was overtaken by a passion most unnatural, a longing for the very bull her husband had spared. The days grew long and restless as her heart yielded to a desire she could neither renounce nor escape, until she called upon Daedalus, the master craftsman, for a contrivance to satisfy this forbidden vow. Daedalus, skilled in all devices of cunning and art, built a hollow cow of wood, inside which the queen concealed herself. When the bull approached, drawn by the goddess of lust and magic, Pasiphaë's ruse succeeded. From this unholy union, the Minotaur, Asterius, was born, a creature with the head and tail of a bull, the torso and limbs of a man, and eyes that gleamed with unnatural intelligence. King Minos, grieved and unsettled by the birth, sought counsel at Delphi. The oracle's voice spake not of reprieve but of confinement. Thus did Minos command Daedalus to construct a labyrinth so vast and intricate that none could hope to escape its winding corridors, and therein the Minotaur was ensnared, hidden from mortal eyes yet ever hungering for flesh. Famine and fury shadowed the beast's days, for no ordinary grain could satiate its appetite. Minos, remembering the death of his son Androgeus at the hands of Athenians, decreed that Athens must send 7 youths and 7 maidens every 9th year, a tribute of blood to sate the Minotaur's monstrous hunger. The harbor of Knossos would glisten with the ore-streaked sails of Athenian ships, each journey a quiet lamentation of mothers and fathers. Within the hearts of the chosen youths, courage battled terror, for they knew that the muzzled maze held nothing but death at its heart. Yet among them, a prince named Theseus, noble born of Athens, volunteered, driven by the hope of freeing his people from this cruel bondage. Ariadne, the king's daughter, beheld Theseus with a heart struck as if by Athena's own bolt. She vowed him aid, presenting a ball of thread, a simple skein that could guide him through the twisting stone veins of the labyrinth, so that bravery might have the chance to navigate reason and cunning. The hero descended into darkness, the air thick with the echoes of past screams and the scent of the unholy. Stone walls loomed like the ribs of some ancient titan, hallways folding upon themselves until they seemed endless. With thread unspooling at his hand, Theseus traced a path of hope within the coil of despair. At the center, the Minotaur lurked, its breath a tempest, eyes blazing with the fury of unnatural birth. The contest was merciless, muscles against sinew, claw against blade, the half-human beast striving to rend the life from him who dared enter its domain. Yet Theseus, armed with courage, skill, and the clever gift of Ariadne's thread, prevailed. Steel sang on horned skull, and at last the Minotaur fell, its monstrous roar fading into silence. The labyrinth, once a cavern of dread and despair, became a testament to mortal wit over divine punishment. Theseus, guiding the surviving youths, retraced his steps along the silken path, escaping the maze that had devoured hope itself. Outside, sunlight kissed the stone of Crete, and Ariadne's eyes met Theseus's with relief and budding pride, for their triumph was not merely over beast, but over fear incarnate. Together they set forth for the ships that bore them away, the labyrinth behind them and freedom ahead. Yet the journey bore its own sorrow. On the Isle of Naxos, Theseus left Ariadne in obedience to distant commands and perhaps the whims of fate, her heart a temple of entwined joy and grief. The voyage continued homeward, sails black then changed to white in triumph, unseen by the hopeless father waiting at Aegeus's cliffs. Upon seeing the dark sail, King Aegeus in despair cast himself into the sea believing his son lost. Theseus reached Athens, bearing the weight of grief, triumph, and the crown of heroism. The tribute to Crete ceased, freeing generations from the horror of the Minotaur's hunger, and the tale of courage spread across the Aegean winds. Thus the Minotaur became legend, a caution of divine anger, human hubris, and the intertwining of fate and design. Crete bore its shadow in bronze, stone, and memory, as all Greeks would recount the story through song, vase, and breath of oral tradition. And so in the age of gods and heroes, the labyrinth and its fearful occupants stood as a tale that whispered of power, punishment, and the victory of reason and courage over the monstrous and the unnatural.